Hey, you guys. It is a rainy day here today in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So obviously you can see that I'm not outside doing a walk and talk. Although it did kind of stop raining, it's still pretty wet out there. Anyway, I wanted to pop in here and just catch up. It's Sunday. It's the day before the holiday, Memorial Day. And yeah, I'm just sitting on my back deck, screened in porch. Because we live out here kind of in a wooded area, and we get lots and lots of mosquitoes out here. So I'm thankful for the screened in porch. Anyway, let me show you guys what I had to eat today. This morning I had some boiled eggs with sea salt. And then for dinner, I had a ribeye. It's about a 10-ounce ribeye, and also one pork medallion that was bacon wrapped. I cooked both of those things in my air fryer. It was delicious. So let me just say my name is Robin Heron, and I am your carnivorous grandma. I'm ripping my brand today. And this is our summer series where I am doing a video every single day, trying to do a video every single day, and put that out without editing it and without, well, not very much. I do put a little bit of music at the front, but whatever mistakes I got in there, those are the mistakes that you are going to get. It's raw and unfiltered. So for the last few days, I've been reintroducing myself to those of you who may not know me well or may not have watched some of my older videos where I introduce myself. I have been a carnivore for over 3 years. My start date for carnivore was February 22nd, 2023, and I'm never going back. Carnivore, or primarily meat-based way of eating, has been a true game changer for me. And so the other day, and just go back a couple of days, you'll be able to see some of the issues that I had that cleared up. It's just been such a blessing for me. And what I truly believe right now is that I believe that this is what the Lord is doing in this season, is bringing people back to health through eating proper nutrition. So whether you're a believer or not a believer, the fact of the matter is that we are designed to eat meat. And a lot of our plants have toxins and anti-nutrients in them that cause problems. So for me, as I tried to transition back into consuming some plants, I realized that the plants really were causing me a problem. They were causing me to have skin issues, causing a great deal of anxiety, and just all kinds of what do I say? All manner of disease, basically, is what it was happening to me. So I'm not able to transition back to that. And then, of course, we have the packaged processed foods, highly palatable, highly addictive foods, like candy bars and chips, and popcorn was my jam, y'all. I used to love it. Those things really caused me problems with regard to what I'm going to call maybe sober behavior around those types of foods. So Dr. Lisa Wiedemann talks about being carb sober because carbohydrates are extremely addictive. Those sugars get into your system just like a drug. They cause a dopamine hit, and basically you find yourself running back and forth with all of these carbohydrates. So, even when I was on a keto diet, I struggled with carb addiction. So, if you're finding yourself not able to stop having something, it's probably because it's a carb addiction. Yesterday on my weekly show, which is CarnivorousGrama Speaks, I had I had Nurse Laura Russell on, and we reviewed my 3-year carnivore labs, and they were a little bit different than, you know, kind of what they would have been had I been eating a standard American diet or even a ketogenic diet. So it was pretty interesting. If you haven't watched that show, you should go back and watch it, because being on carnivore has changed the way my labs present. And so that is very, very fascinating. As my red blood cells are lasting longer, they're showing some different kind of values. But my fasting insulin is a 2.3 or a 2.4. My blood glucose stays in about the 75 range, and I'm healthy as a horse. I think what that's telling me is that a person who eats a proper human diet or proper nutrition will probably have some labs that are not representative by the basically standard sort of lab values that you get, because they're basing it on a person that eats a standard American or a standard Western diet. And also, many of us are just sick, right? So those lab values don't make sense. They're not in the context of a person who has been eating carnivore for a long term. So I think that was fascinating. And, you know, some things that I have seen over the course of my time on carnivore is like people who are lean mass hyper responders having their cholesterol shoot through the roof. Like, and then I've seen a story where, you know, I can't remember the guy's name, but he did a Oreo cookie challenge and was able to reduce his cholesterol by eating Oreo cookies. So there's something wrong with the way that these lab values are defined. If you're eating a carnivore way of eating, you might have to have somebody else take a look at your labs. Let's take a look at the lake. This is the lake here. This is my back deck, and this is my view of the lake. As the summertime gets a little bit further down the road, I won't even be able to really see that very well from here. But there it is, covered in lily pads. So it's pretty nice outside right now. Let's go outside and take a quick walk. This is just going to be a quick little plug for Impact 2026 here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. We're hosting a meetup event, you guys. It's going to be incredible. So many of your favorite influencers are coming in. And also, we're going to be having a screening of the Healing Humanity movie. Take a look at this image. Take a picture of it. Get that QR code and go and book your tickets for Impact 2026 here in Kalamazoo. Okay, we're going to just take a quick walk down to the side of the lake. So what I was saying is that a person who's been eating a primarily meat-based way of eating for a long period of time may see some differences, right, in the way your labs represent. And you might need to have somebody who is in the know actually interpret your labs. So what do we want to talk about today besides that? It's the holiday weekend. It's Memorial Day. And I will say that, you know, regarding people who have given their lives in sacrifice to our country, I just want to say thank you to them. And so, yeah, just want to say thank you. Here's the lake, side by side. So a lot of people do fish in this lake. It is not a motorized sports lake, as you can see. I mean, it's pretty clotted up with lily pads, but people can take a little boat in there if you want to, like a paddle boat or a canoe or something like that. You could do that, and then you can also fish from the side, and my son comes and fishes here sometimes. I was looking for the bunnies this morning because we usually get a whole lot of bunnies during this time of year. There's not that many yet, so I don't know if they haven't started having the babies or if it is that the birds have already started to get them. So yeah, not too many yet. Anywho, this is my neighborhood and I love it. It's a beautiful place to walk, but when the mosquitoes start coming out, oh my goodness. It's supposed to be warm this week, you guys. I'm super excited about that. It's going to be up in the 70s and 80s, which is nice, and it's already warmed up today, although it's quite humid out here. So let me know if you guys are enjoying this video series of uncut, unedited for the most part, and just, you know, walking and talking or whatever's going on, talking about whatever topic comes to mind. Let me know what you guys think about this series. And I'm curious to know if you like it. That was a little bit of an Easter egg. So anyway, what I want to say is I'm going to wrap it up, but I want you to know that next Sunday, which is May 31st at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be hosting a Zoom meeting for people who are interested in coming in and seeing what my coaching is all about. We'll be talking about the basics. So if you are struggling and if you are having a hard time, if you're afraid to try it, you know, come on in, be a part of that. So watch for that post up on my, watch for that post up in my Facebook posts. Also watch for it on my YouTube posts. Watch for it on my TikTok posts. And I'll be sharing out the information for that Zoom meeting, which is going to be next Sunday, May 31st at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you there. Once again, this is Carnivorous Grandma Speaks. I'm Robin Heron, your Carnivorous Grandma, and I hope that you are enjoying this summer walk and talk series. I'll see you guys